Aye,
no days off.
new knocks, they were dying for it. Do a two-step in my yard to the latest. Always on blast when I played it. That's what I call showing love to my neighbours. Cramping the leg when I shake it, bend in the back while I'm changing the playlist. She wanna do man to Craig David, but it weren't 7 days I waited. And she wanna link up on the Monday. At Fashion Week, me, I'm doing that runway.
Now I know you see the title of this video and you're probably thinking, wow, how more unoriginal can this fucking guy get? You've been gone for a whole month and this is what you come up with? What year is this? 2015? What the fuck is wrong with you? I understand, alright? Whenever somebody makes a video about their unpopular opinions, it's always the most basic shit in the world. And more often than not, their unpopular opinions are actually very popular. And they're just trying to get validation from random people on the internet for being quirky and relatable. I know this, you understand? I hate that shit myself. But with me, not gonna lie, I got some opinions might fuck around and take to the grave. Not even fucking Batman himself. Nah, that's not even Dio himself, you understand, can get this information out of me. With that being said, I still got a little something to get off my chest in this video. Some stuff related to music, some stuff related to other stuff.
People are always asking me, do it honk? Yes.
Now I'm gonna start off with the music shit because some of you guys think I'm somebody who only talks about underground rap and doesn't make any other kind of videos. And I've also been noticing that more and more of your brains are fucking decaying from TikTok. Alright, so here we go. In terms of the rappers named Savage, right? I honestly think that D Savage clears. Yeah, you heard me. Clears 21 Savage. Now listen, you understand? 21 Savage is a great rapper. This guy's dropped a lot of classic albums and mixtapes, but his recent shit sounds so repetitive and fucking boring. Like, I don't know, he just hops on a song now, doesn't try at all, says pussy a few times, and that's it. But D Savage, with that guy, I don't think I've ever heard a bad song from him. All his albums are straight quality, no filler. He always has some unique and catchy flow. He's always trying new things and experimenting. Like, he's gotta be one of the best rappers out right now. Next, I think these new female rappers like Ice Spice and Sexy Red are fucking ass. I'm just gonna keep it real. If it wasn't for them shaking their ass, you down bad motherfuckers would not care about their music. I guess ratchet ass shaking music is in demand again, cause why else would their labels be pushing them so heavy? But yeah, not gonna lie, y'all gotta tap into real female artists. You understand? Lana Del Rey, Charlie XCX, now that's where it's at. Now this next one is going to be a little more basic. Probably the most basic out of anything I'll say in this video. But it's something I've been saying for the longest time. And it's that Playboi Carti is better than Lil Uzi Vert. I've been saying this shit since like 2019. And I used to get pressed for that shit. The people I told this to thought I actually had some form of brain damage. Like saying that shit back then would get you fucking stoned to death. But now, Carti's the most in-demand rapper, and Uzi, I guess nobody really cares that much anymore. Wasn't he supposed to drop that one album where he was cosplaying as Young Thug? So yeah, I guess this isn't much of an unpopular opinion anymore, but fuck it. I'm already recording this shit, might as well leave it in. Alright, next. Oh shit, people are not gonna be happy about this. I think that new Lil Yachty might be better than old Yachty. Now, I personally classify Old Boat to be 2015 to 2019 and New to be 2020 to now. So listen, I know people love to dick ride 2016 and talk about it like it's the greatest year in the history of humanity and that Summer 16 is probably the best thing to ever happen to the human race. But I'm not gonna lie, as much as I did enjoy Lil Yachty's music back then, this new shit he's dropping is too fire. I still really enjoy Michigan Boy Boat. And when that shit dropped, I was telling people that it's easily one of my favorites from him, and they were looking at me crazy. Now the same people got playlists full of Babyface Ray and V's and all these other Detroit rappers. Birthday Mix 6 was straight heat, that rock album he dropped earlier this year was definitely a refreshing listen, and these new tracks he's been dropping, like Strike Holster, Slide, and Solo Step and Creep Boy are just so fire. The production is wavy, the flows and that weird shit he does with his voice is hard. Like, I need this man Yachty to drop a whole album with these kind of sounds ASAP. So I know a lot of my viewers listen to Summers. You know how to add this here. But I've been thinking, man. Thinking of what this man's best album is. Now I know he has quite the discography with a lot of classics and underrated projects, but not gonna lie, Intoxicated might be his best work. Now I know many think it's Devotion or Revived or Nothing More Nothing Less or Fallen Raven, maybe even What We Didn't Have Now. And as much as I love those projects, there isn't a single album that hits the soul as hard as Intoxicated. Like if you want to feel something, this is the fucking shit you should be playing in your headphones right now. Plug B is definitely Summer's bag. We know this man pioneered the subgenre, but that Intoxicated vibe of his cannot be fucked with. I already made a whole video on it. I basically explained why I love it so much there. But yeah, I feel like this shit might be his best work to date. Also, I think La Dolce Vita is actually pretty good. Grew on me, not gonna lie. Okay, last one about music. UK rap is better than a lot of US rap. Now, a lot of people like to troll when it comes to UK rap and make the same unfunny jokes. And a lot of y'all probably didn't even know they made rap in the UK until Drake dropped More Life. Like, let's keep it real here. But yeah, if you have not yet tapped into UK rap, especially the chill drill subgenre, I guess that's what you'd call it, then you are missing out on some good fucking music. I feel like a lot of new American rappers are trying to be like others, copying big rappers' flows and images and shit. You know, I personally am getting pretty tired of pretending that a lot of these new quote-unquote next up rappers aren't fucking ass. But you got these rappers over in the good old block.
Built on the very scowling face of adversity. Its dauntless spirit unbound by any crisis. This is
Oh, Muppets on Facebook thinking you're bad, mate. I lied every last one of your birds up on one by one. Fucking bear rat I'm gonna get my Aprilla out and do burnouts on your front lawn.
Just woke up in a fucking steaming mood yet, because I live in a shithole.
Coming through with unique flows, beats, and different topics in their songs that hit the soul. Rappers like Saint, Nux, Nems, and JB, you know, just to name a few, are putting out much needed refreshing vibes. Alright, now I got a little bit to say about some movies. First of all, right? Wow, people are gonna be pissed. Quentin Tarantino is the most overrated fucking movie director of all time, and Pulp Fiction is mid. Listen, you understand? Pulp Fiction has some good aspects. The cinematography is fire, the dialogue is entertaining and funny as fuck at times. It has some great moments, but overall, not gonna lie, it's pretty mid. People gas up this movie so fucking much, but can y'all answer this question? What is the plot? What the fuck is the story? Like, nice, you got some cool scenes and dialogue and shit, but what about the fucking story? Like, I swear it's just a movie about two hitmen that go around putting people in the wood and their boss makes one of them babysit his cokehead wife. Bro, tell me that's not the whole movie right there. And this fucking Quentin Tarantino guy, I remember being so confused after finishing Pulp Fiction, not knowing what the fucking point of it was, and watching Rogan's podcast episode with him to hear his explanation, and the dude literally just said that the movie's meaning is up to interpretation, knowing damn well he himself doesn't know what the fuck the point of the film was. He probably just needed an excuse to make another movie with cocaine and hard R's. Speaking of cocaine, I personally think that the greatest movie of all time is Scarface. Now, I may not exactly be the biggest movie head out there, but I have seen my fair share of films, and my favorite out of any of them has to be this one. Now, I don't know if this is really that unpopular of an opinion, but hey, I had to throw this in. It's honestly the best underdog come-up story out there. The story of how this illegal Cuban immigrant goes from being a dishwasher to being an untouchable drug kingpin. Well, kinda. But yeah, so many iconic scenes, characters, quotes. This shit is peak fiction. Now, the next few ones are going to be a bit more general. To start off, I think tea is the best fucking beverage of all time. Fuck soda, fuck alcohol, it's haram, fuck juice, fuck coffee, water's good, but black tea with milk is where it's at, do you understand? Obviously there's a lot of bias here. Us Central Asians could be in 50 degrees Celsius heat and we're still gonna pour up some hot ass black tea. That's just how it is. If you were to ask how much tea I drink in a day, I wouldn't even be able to roughly say how much in cups. I'll have to start talking kettles. You understand? Alright.
It's times like this where it's like, what am I doing with my life?
Yo, I don't know, man. I feel like these goth girls are falling off a bit. I'm not gonna lie. And this may be very difficult for many of you to
I
come
need
to
you to know
terms
that
with.
underneath all that black eyeshadow and nails and shit, it's just another bitch.
But listen though, you understand? They still got it. But there's really a whole new wave taking over right now. Hey, I'm not gonna say too much, but if you see the vision, you see the fucking vision. And the last one, right, is that YouTube is falling the fuck off. I still have a few YouTubers I consistently watch when they do upload, but man, a lot of the best ones that I used to watch have either quit, fallen off, became very repetitive, sold out and started making actual NPC family-friendly bullshit content, or slowed down on their output. I remember even only a few years ago, finding good content and new creators was so easy, but now I feel like people just began noticing that you can hop on Twitch or Kick and simply stream and not have to put effort into making YouTube videos, which is pretty smart, I'm not gonna lie. I can't even hate. They really got their shit together. Alright, so thanks for caring enough to make it to the end. If you disagreed with any of my takes here, go fuck yourself.
She saw man on the front page, dark skin darling like your one day. New ting out of Casa and more. The game is the game, why you mad at me for?